just dumped that fuel filter out because I needed some, and I dumped it into this. This was clean. This orange stuff came out of the bottom.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna start off today with some wrenching, if you guys can imagine on that. So, I gotta find where it is now. I don't know where you put it. I don't know. So, we have a lift pump out of the Mack truck. Yeah. It will not prime. Fuel tank full, nothing. So, on my way back, which is kind of annoying, on my way back, I called and I said, here's the number of the Bosch fuel pump that I got. I need one. I said, it won't work. The guy said, oh, you need the part number off of the injection pump to line it up. I said, okay. So I got that number. And then he goes, okay, let me call you back. Calls me back. He goes, I can't get you one of those lift pumps. I know somebody probably could get it on the channel. And then he goes, I can rebuild that one, though, for $400. I said, oh, seems a little steep to me, but okay. So I got done, and I said, oh, let me see what goes on. So I hit up Bobby Seidel, my good buddy around here. I said, hey, you got any source on any of this? And he goes, hold on. So he calls me back and he said, those lift pumps don't go bad. If they go bad, they put diesel into your engine oil, which I could see that. So if something goes bad here and this plunger and whatnot goes in and out and dumps diesel the wrong way. So he said, take them apart. They should have little check valves in them. Something's probably stuck in it, causing it not to pump. So let's see what we can do with it today. Took this apart right away, right there. There's some gunk. Let's get some paper towels, lay this stuff out. So all I could find was a little bit of dirt debris that was jammed underneath them. So did that. Everything actually pumps, as you see. So they wanted $400 to rebuild that, which, thanks guys. Put the plungers back. Ooh, put the plungers back in, and let's put it back together, and we will see if that was all it was. I should probably clean everything out, and then oil it. That's what they said to do. Got the primer. So new one. Figured it probably didn't 100% need one, but better safe than sorry. So we're at McDivitt Mack in Manchester, New Hampshire. Which, if you don't know, they are open till midnight on weekdays for parts. Wild. So, great people. They've helped me out a bunch. Random stuff, but alrighty, we'll keep moving. As long as we're here, we'll do a little bit of drive-through. See if we see anything cool. I doubt it. Well, yeah, their parts is open. Service is open. We'll drive up and around. You don't see our models go to places like this. So that's really the cool stuff. Tucked away still. We did get rain. Not as much yesterday as I expected. I ran and got those parts for the Mack. I never got around to actually putting them in because by the time I got back, it was 9 o'clock, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go mess with this for an hour and a half and be out there in the dark. But we're gonna dive into today. Mower's gonna get running once the sky doesn't stay gray. Here we go. So he had to move the fuel filter to get to it, which is 2 bolts down there. And yeah, It's a friggin' party. Oh, there is 2 fuel filters in here. I always forget that. Oh. Let me see what goes on. Got it back together. So I got that other fuel filter in there. I should pull that, see what it has. And I did make the good executive decision that I bought a filter wrench set the other day of my own. So no more having to borrow anything. I'm slowly acquiring stuff, tools and stuff of my own, so that I don't even ever have to deal with any of the farm stuff, because they do enjoy holding that over my head that, hey, you borrowed our wrench set, or you borrowed our pipe threader. So it's just my father, but it's the fun. So let me get that one off and see. I tried priming it a little bit. I figured I had more issues than just one. I wonder if it might be going, but I'll take that off and look before I get too far along. It is amazing when you have the right tool for the right job, how easy it is to do things. So that came right off. Just gotta get it without dropping it all. Okay, it had some fuel in it. Not full. I just dumped that fuel filter out because I needed some, and I dumped it into this. This was clean. This orange stuff came out of the bottom. That is so nasty. I think we got some fuel issues. So I probably should have grabbed filters when I left. I think I got them at the farm, but boys at B&R, they got it. So we're gonna run there. That line is actually good. So what I'm doing is I'm tracing back. That is disgusting though. That is really bad. That came out of the bottom of the filter. So fuel going in, or I got a tank that's the first I've seen of that. So I think it's fuel going in, which might explain why my tractor has issues too. But alrighty, I got a phone call. We'll go grab those filters and come back and keep working. Now we got it. We got fuel coming. Okay, that is a good sign. I was worried the pickup tube or something had an issue. So let's get so we put is that the secondary filter or the water filter? I forget how they label these. That's just fuel. So they're both fuel filters, but they're of different microns, I think. One's a smaller one to pre, and then the bigger one. So we got to get that bracket back in. So it's got 2 bolts that go down on the block of the engine, and we got the line. So I hope I brought the line, otherwise this would be very awkward. We'd be going home again. So we ran, and I got filters, and then at the farm they called me, said we got an issue. So I ran back there, fixed the robot, and now I'm here. So yeah, and I do believe, yep, they left my window down, and it rained last night. Sprinkled some. Drives me nuts. Oh, and the top's open, and it poured during that time. Well, we can't have nice things, right? Let me throw this one on and see if this will go. All back together. I got to put a little plastic piece right there so it doesn't shake against itself. And then I was like, well, we better tighten up this fitting where it swivels, because I said we'll make sure that's okay. And well, here we go. We snapped it off inside of it. So yeah, Saturday workflow not going so well. Quick, easy out action, and we got the broken piece out. Yeah, I am not sure what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be a hard to find piece on a Saturday, I believe. Always something. So what's going on today at the farm? They actually have Cabot grilled cheese day here, and they're doing, my sister and my father and whatnot, they're doing barn tours, and we're gonna go get some grilled cheese. The place is pretty busy already. It's lunchtime. I don't know where he goes over there, but yeah. Then we gotta go figure out where we can find some broken, well, we need non-broken pieces. So we'll get going. Stay in the cool. I got you a grilled cheese. You like grilled cheese? So yeah, decently busy. Louise cheese, I think. I should know. But they got 3 different kinds of cheese. Regular, it's all got Cabot in it, but regular, Baconator one, and a Canadian one. So we got a regular and a Baconator. Probably have to come back at the Canadian one, but I figured we'd only get 3 for right now, and then we go on some parts runs and see if we can rally this up. A lot of people. We decided to come over here. So the regular Vermont, and then we got a Baconator one. So it's Cheese Louise. Well, let's give it a try. You know, this is basically a food channel some days. They got some dipping sauce. That was good. So if you're new to the channel, we are part of Cabot Cheese because there is, I should know the number off my head, 700 and some dairy farms that own Agrimark, which is a co-op of farmers together that then own McAdam cheese and Cabot cheese. So when you're buying Cabot products, we are the actual owners of Cabot, so we appreciate you guys. And that's why Cabot does a lot of this around New England as far as promoting the product, such as like going to New York City, doing open farm days, stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you eat cheese. O'Connor's Hardware had the part I needed. Yep. So we'll throw it back together. Yeah, then we will see if this works. Yeah, I'm also disappointed that, so I ordered 2 out of the 3 grilled cheese. When I got back from O'Connor's, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the 3rd one to try it. It was the maple one. Yeah, they were sold out. Hot damn. So, sorry guys, couldn't show you that one. But I'm gonna throw this back in there and prime it up and hopefully get this down the road. Priming. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. You can feel the pressure on it. So we got that fitting in. Hoses, other than the one that goes underneath that needs to be redone, look halfway decent for a truck of this age. So I gotta prime that whole filter full. So I'll be here in a minute. Got it all primed up. Let's see what we got now. Come on, baby. I bet the fuel lines are all out. I'd rather not have to hit the fuel lines or crack the fuel lines. Oh, that's not a good sign. There we go. Fuel lines are just bone dry from sitting and trying to start it and messing with it. Now we're good. Woo! That was fun. Alrighty, let's go do some trucking. What a day. It's just battling me. The thing is, everybody I know who's farming, this year's just been a battle. I know very few people that have had just smooth sailing, everything's great. So I got friends with new equipment that's fighting them, old equipment that's fighting them, red equipment, blue equipment, green equipment. It's all a battle. Got the old Mack running. Appreciate Bobby Seidel saving me $400. And shame on the diesel shop for telling me it costed $400 to rebuild the pump. We'll send this home and then we got disking to go do. Hopefully be done planting corn. I think we're gonna plant some more acres, but done with what's planned tonight, hopefully. Made it home. So gotta pull the chopper out so it's out of the way of the 70-foot 20. get the 7520 out, throw the disc on, got some acres to disc, and then we got to get the planter going. So, well, that's going to do it for this episode. So Mack is back running. We didn't waste a stupid amount of money. Yeah, and we got grilled cheese. So things are doing pretty good. I guess you're going to have to stay tuned for the next video. Bunch of action in the tractors. Put more seed in the ground. So appreciate you guys watching along, and see you on the next one. Have a good one.